So man, was that a struggle. I was not expect such a struggle, but the deal was, is like the holes that were drilled were smaller, which they should be smaller, but way too smaller than the screw. And because of that, me assembling it, struggling with it, taking it apart, make sure that I had all these poles, these 3 poles, 1, 2, 3, was the same size. Maybe I made an error, took it apart, struggling to trying to get the screw into. I stripped one of them, and so I'm missing one, but I position it so that it's at the top. There's a lot of good support, so I'm going to call Premier and see if they could send me another one of these screws, because this shouldn't have took such a struggle here. Thank God for the vice grips. I mean, I would say I'm pretty strong for a woman, but it shouldn't have been so much of a struggle. So we finally got it together. That's the goal, is to get it together. So now we're going to move the fence and try to insert this gate so it'd be easy access, because without this gate right here, it started to be another struggle. Who wants to struggle, right? So let me get started. I have been hearing that for a while now, since I've been working on a gate. She's been hollering the whole time, wanting to get out. She's so spoiled. Betsy, Betsy, stop. Betsy, Betsy. Hey guys, well, we got the gate up 100 degrees later. Finally got it up, finally got it together. So I had put an extra post right here to connect this right here to help, you know, create it not to flex so much. And I'm really going to super like this. On this fence right here, I put the gate opening on this side. This is a 4-foot fence, so of course with the higher you go, the harder it is to handle, but this is going to be super easy. I'm really going to like this. It's going to make life so much easier. And as we get older, and as your homestead expands, you have to find ways to make it easier, especially here into the south with all the heat that we're dealing with. So we're at 82 degrees at 10:30, and that doesn't sound bad, but the humidity is what gets us here. So it feels like probably about 95. So let's take a look at the fence. So I don't have the solar power here hooked up yet. My focus at the moment is just to make sure the fence is where I want it. So this comes with the gate. I put 2 stakes on each side, which mine did not have. This is a stake that comes with it, that you're going to be opening, and this is the stake that comes with it also, and it stakes down into the ground. So my aim is to try to keep it off the ground as much as possible, which is just about impossible when you're on slopey ground. To help out with that, and to help this not to sag anymore, I've got a corner post here, and I got it with zip ties. Zip ties is a must on it to any homestead. This time I came around the tree so that the chickens can move with the sun. Surrounding about another corner post as best as I could get it. These posts right here work better if you can have it squared, which is totally impossible here. So we came around with another corner post that's in alignment with the one down there. Because of the size of my netting, I bowed it out and did each section here one by one. I found out the best way to do this is just put it in the ground gently, and you know, and keep moving it outwards until you get it to the place that you want it. It creates it to stand up more, you know, straight. On this side right here, the land is more straight, and so I don't have to worry about it as much. Here on this section, I put another corner post. I also, down here at the spikes, the stakes, you see how I don't go at all, got it going completely into the ground? Because my land is so, unlevel, that I find out if I cannot put it completely into the ground. And I believe these are 4 inches. So it worked out pretty good, and it's very sturdy. And I did that throughout, all the way around. It's keeping it not just completely into the ground. Now on this side right here is a little bit higher, and so the stake went in a little bit below, and then it rises back up again. Now here onto my solar panel here, electric, I'm gonna put I think I got one around here somewhere, a little clip on the end of that wire so that it can clip on here to make it a lot easier. This right here will connect to that one right there. So let's let these youngins out after Betsy stopped hollering after 2 hours or maybe 3. Oh, see? She's like, let me out, let me out. And they're ready definitely to get out. Slowly but surely. It's hot, isn't it? This one I had to shut up because all the women started ganging up on her since she's had that baby. And I guess an owl got it. I just happened to walk out here, and she was suddenly started looking desperately for it. I'm assuming it was an owl. Got to get it. So I got to get everybody some fresh cold water. First of all, I've got to go in and get some cold water. So they're going to help me out and get all those leaves out from up under there. That's my tiller to my tractor. Hopefully one day I'll have a place to be able to put it out of the weather and start using it. No more climbing over. Now, when I say about, aging, I say I've been thinking about this for a long time. I'm a planner. I'm a visionary. And so you have to be realistic and try to plan on some things. Now, I don't know if the fence will still be here or whatever that part. Some things we don't know. But one thing we do know is that we are to airplane going over. We are to think ahead, plan ahead. So I'm gonna grab me a bottle of water, get dehydrated here. I mean, get dehydrated because I've been sweating all morning long. And then we're gonna get that power hooked up to this fence. So I didn't hook it up to the solar. I just kind of laid it like that for now. The only thing of having it right there is that I have to walk around and cut until I get my other gate fixed on the other side of the coop. So I could kind of cut through. I have to walk around, but nevertheless, I hooked it up right there for now. I took the poles out of the old poultry netting that was no good and inserted them in between the 4-footers. Now, like right here, because the ground slopes in different places, all the way around, I didn't drive it all the way in. Because I believe with this heat and the sun, it's going to straighten it out because it had already started sagging a lot. Because things have a tendency to shrink and expand. So that's what was taking place. So all the way around to the gate over there, I have put these poles. So that way I can repurpose it, get the old netting out of the way, and make a more functional netting here so that my fence won't be grounding out as much. I'll get more power. Here on this side right here, I already see that it's already started to go stretch out. So we'll give it a little bit more time. I think that'll be good. If I get dissatisfied with it, all I got to do is take that rubber mallet and pound these in a little bit, and it'll create that fence to drop. So now we have completed this video. We've got our fence installed. I'm going to super love this. It's going to make life so much easier. We put those posts in between the regular posts, the 4-footers. Use up that old netting, throw it in the trash. It's gone. And so I am going to be super happy about that. I'm going to decide whether I'm going to be hooking up this solar back to this. I did have the electric and the solar running at the same time. We'll see. I'll see what I'm going to do. I'm going to think about it. But right now it's hooked to this fence right here. Either which way, I have to put some clips on there so that when I come to the gate, I can pick it up and disconnect that power and walk into the coop. Well, I'm super happy. It looks really good. 2-pole here, or say 3-pole in a sense. The gate's up. The netting is into the trash. I've got those poles, repurposed them, put it in here because with all this heat that's taking place right now, the fence is sagging a lot. And being a 4-footer, that made it kind of, you know, putting my power down. But anyways, that's it for this video. You have to excuse my hair. It's hot. It's humid out here. It's extremely too much. But I'm heading into the house to get me some water. And then what I'm going to be doing, I got to get a bigger fan into the coop with the heat that we're having right at the moment, so they'll be cooler during the nighttime. See you on to the next video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up on this, because I'm telling you, it's got to be at least 12, and I've been out here since 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock a.m. and it's got to be 12 or 12:30 now, and I've been out here in this heat trying to get this up, to get them protected and put in this gate so that I won't get my boot caught up in this fence one more time. See you on to the next video.